You're watching a Department of Texas Marine Corps League production. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
What is going on for me?
Hey,
Dismissed.
I am Darian Pace with the Captain John Yancey Detachment in Dallas, Texas, here at the Department of Texas Fall Conference in Irving, Texas here. So I'm excited about the conference, one, because Captain John Yancey is the host of this conference, and so this is a first time for some of the members from Captain John Yancey to put it on, and it's quite an experience. However, we've pulled it off pretty well, and this has been a great conference. I'm a military Marine Corps Cannon Cocker 0811. I served in the reserves for 6 years, and I was part of Desert Storm, Operation Desert Shield and Desert Storm, which my unit got activated and went overseas. Being a part of the Marine Corps League has been exciting for me because I get the camaraderie, get the chance to be with fellow Marines that you don't normally get a chance to when you're back in the civilian world. You only get a chance to talk the same talk and do the same thing. So it's an exciting opportunity to be with my brothers and my sisters in the Marine Corps and just get together and socialize and build camaraderie. And we also enjoy being able to give back to the community as well. So I'm just excited about being here, and like I said, I think this is a great conference, and it looks like everybody had a great time. And so I invite you to come out, and anytime you have an opportunity to attend a conference, please join it. You'll be able to meet a lot of interesting people, and I think you'll get a lot out of it. And if anybody's interested in coming to see meet us in Dallas at the Captain John Yancey Detachment, number 631, you can reach out to us on our web address, which is www.captainjohnyancey.org, and the captain is abbreviated CAPT. And we'd love to have you come out and visit.
My name is Rolando Hernandez. I'm the Commandant for the Heart of Texas Detachment 975 in Waco, Texas. Also for the Department of Texas, I'm the Adjutant Paymaster. Today we're over here in Irving, Texas for the Fall Conference. One of the reasons why I joined the Marine Corps League is the camaraderie of being around other Marines. You know, when you think about it, Marines love being around other Marines because really we're the only ones who understand each other. In the Marine Corps, I was a 7212 low altitude air defense gunner. That's the Stinger gunner for most people that don't know what that means. The predecessor was the red eye gunner, but I was the Stinger gunner. I went to Iraq twice. I went to Afghanistan once, but throughout my career, it went by so fast because I was doing something that I loved. The only time it was slow was between 2006 and 2009 when I was a recruiter. That's the only time it went slow, but I did my recruiting in Fort Worth, Texas. In that time, I got to meet a lot of great young men and women that soon became Marines, and then I still keep in contact with those people here in Fort Worth. So, you know, this keeps me in contact with Marines, meeting new Marines, you know, and pass the gospel of the Marine Corps League to other people that I meet, and you know, just keep doing good things for our community, like the Toys for Tots campaign, the stair climb that we do in remembrance of 9/11, you know, Pearl Harbor Day type stuff, and then we also help out with the Marines that are less fortunate in our area, and plus veterans also. Really, that's all I got for you guys. But hey, enjoy your time here. Appreciate everything that you're doing out here, guys, and go out there and spread the good word of the Marine Corps League.
Yeah, my name is James Harvey. I retired from the Marine Corps with 28 years in service. 1833, Amtracker. Live in Santa Fe, Texas. Our detachment is Galveston County 668, and we do a lot of events throughout the year. Motorcycle rally, Mardi Gras, Italian festivals, Bayou festivals. We work pretty hard. We raise some money to support our family assistance, and we're always looking for new people. The conference itself is pretty good. I wish we had more people here, but I think everybody's learned a good deal, and everybody's learned their position. We're looking forward to 24, and also looking forward to 2025, 250th Marine Corps.
Good afternoon, I'm Angela Manis. I am the National Division Vice, Southern Division for the Marine Corps League. I was in the Marine Corps from 1987 to 2017, 30 years. I served the Marine Corps in a lot of capacities, mostly as a drill instructor and also as a female Marine on the female engagement team. Been deployed a few times, Iraq, Afghanistan, and I'm here now today to give you a little idea about what I do for the Marine Corps League. I am part of the Sergeant Marty Gonzalez detachment in Houston, Texas. I am a dual member of that detachment. My home detachment is in Norman, Oklahoma. It is the Sooner detachment. So what I do for the Marine Corps League here, I am the Honor Guard, Color Guard Committee Chair at the moment, and I can help you with any type of committee questions you have about Honor Guard or Color Guard. So if you want to get in contact with us, just go to the national website, Marine Corps League, and look under Honor Guard and Color Guard. You'll see my point of contact information. Thank you.
All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope everybody had a good night. I know some of y'all woke up with their pockets empty. And for that, the Captain John Yancey Detachment appreciates you.
We do.
In absence of our chaplain, I'm going to be reading off some names, and I'm going to ask for some names from the floor for members or members that have passed since our department convention in June. Before I do that, I'd like everybody to take a moment and remember 23 October 1983. 40 years ago, our barracks in Beirut was bombed, and the state of Texas alone lost 5 Marines and 1 soldier. From Austin, Texas, Staff Sergeant Leland Gahn. Gunnery Sergeant Matilda Hernandez. Lance Corporal Timothy McMahon. From Conroe, Lance Corporal David Brown. From Dallas, Specialist Marcus Coleman. From El Campo, Lance Corporal Johnny Caesar. From El Paso, Lance Corporal Rodolfo Hernandez. And from Fort Worth, Lance Corporal Michael Fulton. In their honor and their remembrance and the honor of their Gold Star families, let's remember these Marines and all the others we lost that day.
April? Just over. So we sent the package downrange in April. We didn't get the charter until 3 weeks ago. Three weeks ago. So we've been working with this for a long time. The reason why we didn't do any of this for the June convention is because it wasn't approved. So anyway, members, welcome. May I introduce Southern Division Vice Commandant Angela Manis, Southern Division Assistant Vice Commandant Mark, everybody if you don't know them already. We are here today to witness history as we celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Macklemore Detachment 324, who is one of the original 4 detachments from 1923. During the Marine Corps Veterans Association Convention, think about that. That was our name before Marine Corps League came into existence. The original 4 detachments consisted of New York City, number 1, and they are still in good standing. New York, Albany, New York, they were number 2. Tacoma, Washington was number 3, and our very own Macklemore was number 4. They didn't have numbers then. Numbers came about a year or so later. It is my pleasure to introduce District 5 Vice Commandant and current Macklemore Detachment Commandant, David Rodriguez. David. And then just reintroduce me down here. So you got all that.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for everybody being here. Like Tony was saying, we've been at this for a number of years. You know, not only myself, but other people have been involved in order to make this happen. It's a big thing, and it's a big thing for the department. For one, the department says we have one of the oldest detachments in the department, which is a great thing. That helps for the department. And gives special recognition to individuals who had a major role in the Macklemore project. One is Felix Amarone, but he is not here currently. He had a big thing to do with it. He really did. He's the one that brought it up front in order for us to get it started. Next individual is Charles Inman. Both of them were very instrumental.
Be here, sir.
Thank you, sir. Very instrumental in the beginning and through the process. Plus, our very own Senior Vice, Tony Paletti. He wrote the supporting documents and worked behind the scenes. Would you please rise, both of y'all that are here? And can we give him a a big hand, please.
Next slide.
Yes. Okay, now, if you see on here, this is our current charter that's up on the screen. Now, through all the paperwork that has been submitted, which was a lot, this one was probably the main one that had everybody, hands down, this was going to happen. I'll read a little bit of what's on there. For the issue, I think you got one more slide, right? This is the bottom of the issue. Reissued charter replaces original charter issued in 1924, lost or destroyed. And Macklemore remains a valid detachment of the Marine Corps League in good standing since original charter issuance. Okay? That itself was the biggest lines there was in order for us to get our number back. So we're glad we found that in order to submit it. Anything else? Tony, slide. And tapestry itself. Tapestry, see the picture up there? But here it is. Right here, the tapestry itself. It's dated back to the 1920s, okay, for ASM Macklemore Houston Marines, okay. It was given to the I&I staff 123 in Houston. It's been in their possession for countless of years. I don't know exactly how long that they have had it. 3 years ago, the gunnery sergeant that was there, that does the funeral honors, and we're always talking to him, he came to one of our detachment birthdays, and with that, he brought the tapestry because he was retiring. He said it's been in the building for who knows how many years. He knew of Macklemore, he knew of us, we had a good relationship with them, so once he retired, he brought it back to us. And it's been in my possession. I've been fortunate enough, I hang it in my study. So that's where it's been so far. I bring it out to display. But after this, I'm most likely going to put it into a museum because it's just as old as a detachment. So it needs to be stored correctly. So that's what we'll be doing with that. Wish to recognize any of the detachment members and associate members here. They're here today. Would you please rise and be recognized? Charles Inman, detachment member, past department commandant. We've got Von Katz, which is the current sergeant at arms. I've got Andy Valdez, who is our public relations. I also have an associate member, Larry Weber, who is also our detachment associate member of the year. Thanks, sir.
David, can you please come back up here? In appreciation and gratitude for meritorious service that the Macklemore Detachment 324 has provided to the Marine Corps League for the past 100 years, the Macklemore Detachment 324 members have served the state of Texas in a highly credible, outstanding manner. During the past 100 years, your superior devotion to duty has brought many special praises and accolades from your committees and state. The Macklemore Detachment 324's exceptional performance of duty were indeed noteworthy and were in the keeping with the higher standards and traditions of the Marine Corps League, Marine Corps and the Marine Corps League. Awarded this date, 14th day of August 2023, Johnny Baker, National Commandant.
Center yourself on the colors. The microphone. Yeah.
Do you mind if we also get
Tony.
Founding Fathers here?
Can you do that photo over without Tony in the back? Or
Yeah, that's what
either
I
that
was
or-
going to say. I was going to want to redo it.
Inside.
Move the mic more.
Didn't Tony have something to do with this award?
Yeah, well, shouldn't he be up here instead of back there?
Come on, Connie.
Just don't be in the back, just go get.
Yeah, he was.
I'm gonna trip and something's gonna fall. It's happened already.
Okay, there you go.
There's a shot.
So, Felix Celeron, Charles Inman, David Rodriguez was awarded the Meritorious Service Award for efforts to continue the investigation to prove that McLemore 324 of the Department of Texas is one of the original 4 detachments that were chartered during June of 1923. David Rodriguez, all three, tenacity and attention to detail assisted in the research to discover documents that were instrumental in presenting a foundation of evidence that proved that McLemore Detachment 324 was in fact McLemore Detachment 4. Their discovery also results in the McLemore as the fact that one of 2 operational detachments that have been in good standing for 100 years in the Marine Corps League. All 3 of them, service performance, integrity, attention to detail, reflect great credit upon themselves and the highest ideals of the Marine Corps League. Given this day, 7 October 2023, Patrick Murray, Commandant, Department of Texas.
Here first. Yes, Charles Inman. Then shake your hand first. Congratulations.
Okay, stay up there, David. Use 324 again. This is the most important piece of this presentation. And we spent no expense on finding something that would straighten this charter out so it would be nice and clean for their new frame. So we're presenting the actual 3rd charter, McLemore number 4.
Hurrah!
Is this the pen you want them to sign with?
Edge.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Step in there.
Oh.
Hey, get that, all those photographs.
Step in there.
Oh.
Hey, get that, all those photographs. Detachment number 4, Houston, Texas. May the detachment continue to serve for the next 100 years. The charter.
We need another pen.
Here.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not signing very well.
The current commandant, David Rodriguez. We have only one of the Original, not originals.
Original.
Yeah. So, Charles, will you come up and please take?
I do want to question that original stuff. I know I've been there a long time, but don't rub it in, right?
Next line down.
Came over on the Mayflower.
Thank you, sir.
And then if we could get one of the elected officers, there's one more space to sign.
Von Caps.
Oh, this line. That line. And are there any members or officers or appointed officers to sign?
Larry, welcome. Sign the form on top, sir.
And associate members.
Next person.
Gentlemen, this is a very special occasion. Like I said, we tried to do it right. Got a lot of guidance from a lot of good people that gave us a lot of information. This ceremony should have been done at the National, but there's reason why there's a lot of cameras going on right now. So I wish to say thank you for Sir Commandant for your leadership, Charles for your leadership getting this started. Please pass on my compliments to Felix. And this is great. This is really, you know, special stuff, and we're doing it right. Thank you.
Hold the paper, sign. And how about, let's put one on, you there, yeah, let's put the flag. Okay, go ahead, you can hold it. Get the flag back there. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we are here at the. I'm David Rodriguez. Hi, I'm David Rodriguez, the Commandant of McLemore Detachment, number 4. Number 4 now. That's who we are. But we're here at the Department Fall Convention, where we were issued our charter with the number 4 on it. But it's based on also this tapestry that we have right here beside me. Tapestry is dated to the 1920s. It was part of the Marine Association. It has all the information on there. A.S. McLemore Marine, Houston Marines. They were part of the first Marine organization that formed the Marine Corps League. So that's where we got our number 4. But it's a big thing for us to finally get this back. It's been a long time coming. We've been working on this for a number of years, and it finally came to fruition where we finally received it. So it's a great thing for us to do. The tapestry itself, it's just as old as McLemore, 100 years. The future for the tapestry is to be restored and put in a museum, because being that old, it has to be chronicalized as history for not only for Houston, not only for the Department of Texas, but for McLemore Detachment itself as well. Charles, you got a little bit to say?
Sure. My name is Charles Inman. I'm the past Department of Texas Commandant. But one thing that I'm very, very proud of today is that I'm a past Detachment McLemore Commandant. I also appreciate all the work that was gone into to get this and get it completed. For whatever we all did, so many people contributed to this. So I thank you, Sir Commandant, for the participation. I do want to mention Felix Samaron, which also assisted me in initiating this, which everybody worked with on it. So thank you very much, Sir Commandant. Today was very special because we were able to be among our own Department of Texas to go ahead and change the number from 324 to number 4. It is a great honor. They've done a super job. I do want to thank Tony, our senior vice of the Department of Texas, which constructed this and made the applications. But again, the presentation was fit for a national presentation. Thank you.
I watched the flag pass by one day. It fluttered in the breeze. A young Marine saluted it. Then he stood at ease. I looked at him in uniform, so young, so tall, so proud. With hair cut square and eyes alert, he'd stand out in any crowd. I thought how many men like him had fallen through the years, how many died on foreign soil, how many mothers' tears, how many pilots' planes shot down, how many died at sea, how many foxholes were soldiers' graves. No freedom is not free. I heard the sound of taps one night when everything was still. I listened to the bugler play and felt a sudden chill. I wondered just how many times that taps had meant amen when the flag had covered a coffin of a brother or a friend. I thought about the women, children, and wives, fathers, sons, and husbands with interrupted lives. I thought about a graveyard at the bottom of the sea, of unmarked graves in Arlington. No freedom is not free. This is a tribute to the flag. Here's to the red of it. There's not a thread of it, no, not a shred of it, and all the spread of it from foot to head. But heroes bled for it, faced steel and lead for it, precious blood shed for it, bathing it red. Here's to the white of it. Who knows the might of it, but feels the right of it through day and night. Womanhood's care for it, made manhood's dare for it. Purity's prayer for it keeps it so white. Here's to the blue of it, heavenly's view of it, star-spangled who of it, honesty's due of it, constant and true. Here's to the soul of it, the star, stripe, and pole of it. Here's to the soul of it, our red, white, and blue.
So, hi, this is Audrey Aquilale. I am your pack leader, Texas pack leader, Military Order of the Devil Dogs. Today we just got done with a session. It was called the Military Order of the Devil Dogs 2023-2024 Moving Forward session. And what we did was just have a simple discussion about where we are now currently, how many pounds we have in our pack, the status of each of those pounds. We talked a little bit about compliance, where we need to be as far as having our IRS 990s in, making sure that our incorporations for the state of Texas are accurate and we are registered with them according to bylaws that we need to adhere to and establish for all of our pounds, so we can keep in compliance not only with our pack but also with the kennel. Other than that, we talked about methods of communication, what works and what doesn't work. Why would you do that? Well, what we find is oftentimes any organization that wants to be successful can only be successful as the communication that it provides. And in that, we learned quite a few things. It's not only social media that you want to be on. We talked about the typical, the Facebook, the LinkedIn. We talked about how to communicate with texting, whether it be using a method of a particular app, GroupMe, WhatsApp, whatever is working for those that are currently available. And what we found in our discussion is sometimes you have those that are very comfortable with technology, then you have others that are not so comfortable with technology. We quickly learned that we have to address both. And with that, realizing we go back to where we were, basic training. We have the more experienced teaching those less experienced, and vice versa. When we think about our goals in membership, recruitment, a lot of us always talk about bringing in the younger. It's not so necessarily the younger, but those that are new to us need to be educated in then the information that we have in the military is the devil dog. So we did talk about training and how to better incorporate that. We talked about perhaps doing video conference calls. If we can't bring everybody together for a gathering like some packs are able to do, then maybe perhaps we consider breaking it down simple, having one topic discussed. If you could imagine having our, let's say maybe our honorable pound keeper giving a pound keeper class to all of our pound keepers or anybody else who wants to participate in a video conference. Using that platform could help reach so many more that might not be able to travel, might not be able to otherwise participate in an educational opportunity to learn the things that we do best or how to do them best, or learn from experiences of our other membership, what worked for them and what didn't. So today we talked a lot about what type of communication methods work and what haven't worked. We even talked about social media that I haven't even heard of that we're not using, and that maybe we should consider those things. So as we reviewed where we are now and where we would like to be in the future, some of the things we addressed was, like I said, video conference training for our dogs, preparing folks, and maybe even more advertising about what we're doing in our pounds. If you're having a growl, no matter where you are in the state of Texas, why not prepare a flyer or share your information? The who, what, where, when, how, and why is always important to share, and then perhaps you can engage some other dogs across the state that would be willing to travel to your location and participate and support your pound. So consider these things. In the end, the wrap up, after asking everybody for their input, we learned that there were quite a few things that we all had in common. We all want to see our pound succeed. We want to see our membership grow, and we all have a mutual respect for one another. So if we can continue that, I think we will be very successful in the year 2023, 2024, and hopefully carrying that tradition on in 2025. So I will sign off here as your worthy pack leader, Texas Pack. Woof woof.
From the halls of Mount Texas.